A regional championship is on the line as two former Olympic Conference foes meet up at the hangar. It's the final matchup, the regional championship, and the first piece to the puzzle of the IHSA 2A Sherrard Sectional. It's the Bombers, and it's the Rockridge Rockets, and it's now on the Bomber Sports Network.
Pace, loses it, Doyle slams it home! And the crowd rises to their feet in celebration. It was arguably the best dunk of the year.
Welcome, everybody, to America's original March Madness. This, the night that teams all across the land wait for all year long. An opportunity to take home a Class 2A regional plaque here at Macomb High School tonight. The Bombers, they come in flying high, 24-5 on the year, the number 3 seed in this subsectional here out of the Macomb Regional, and they're flying high because of the Elite 8 run just 1 year ago. They're hungry to get back into the sectionals. The Rockridge Rockets, well, they're looking for revenge tonight. The Bombers beat them by double digits last year in the Canton Sectional to win the sectional title, and they look to snag one over the Bombers here at the hangar tonight in a victory on the Bombers' home floor. Good evening, everybody. Justice Keene, so happy to have you along with us tonight. Welcome to Championship Friday and the McDonough District Hospital pregame show as we get set for the number 3 Macomb Bombers at 24-5 and the 22-10 Rockridge Rockets. It's the Bombers and the Rockets. We'll take a short break and we will have plenty. We'll talk to Jeremy Anderson here in the pregame show. We'll break down a lot more from the hangar after these messages. You're watching the Bomber Sports Network.
America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by Planning for your financial future? Seth Minner at Edward Jones is here to help. Personalized strategies, smart investing, and a plan built for you. Seth Minner wishes the best of luck to the Bombers in the IHSA postseason.
At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody. Your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Louderman Auction and Real Estate. 4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Contact them at 309-833-5543 or www.louderman.com. Louderman Auction and Real Estate, where family is everything. Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Looking for the perfect postgame spot? Sports Corner at 124 in Macomb has you covered. Great food, ice-cold drinks, and a game day atmosphere like no other. Head to Sports Corner at 124, where Macomb comes to celebrate. When you need compassionate care and trusted service, Dodsworth Piper Wall and Funeral Home in Macomb is here for you. honoring lives with dignity and respect since 1925. Donsworth Funeral Home, serving our community with care. America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by. Planning for your financial future? Seth Minner at Edward Jones is here to help. Personalized strategies, smart investing, and a plan built for you. Seth Minner wishes the best of luck to the Bombers in the IHSA postseason.
At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody. Your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Louderman Auction and Real Estate. 4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Contact them at 309-833-5543 or www.louderman.com. Louderman Auction and Real Estate, where family is everything. Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Looking for the perfect postgame spot? Sports Corner at 124 in Macomb has you covered. Great food, ice-cold drinks, and a game day atmosphere like no other. Head to Sports Corner at 124, where Macomb comes to celebrate.
Welcome back, everybody, to the McDonough District Hospital pregame show as the Bombers prepare to face the Rockets of Rockridge in this IHSA Class 2A regional final. It's the Bombers and the Rockets. Still 15 minutes on the clock. Teams will take the floor in about 2 minutes. And we have plenty to talk about tonight. The Bombers are looking for their first regional championship on their home floor. That would be exactly 21 years. The Bombers haven't done it since the 2003-2004 season, and they look for a big-time victory tonight. We're going to take a short break. When we return, we'll talk with Jeremy Anderson on the pregame show from Learfield.
Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois. We've built new facilities, hired highly trained, experienced, and caring medical staff members, and expanded our service offerings to meet your healthcare needs, all while providing the best possible patient experience. Let us show you why McDonough District Hospital is your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
And we're back on our pregame show here, our Coach's Thoughts presented by McDonough District Hospital and with Coach Jeremy Anderson. And it's regional championship night, and doesn't get much better than a regional championship night, but a regional championship night on your home floor.
Yeah, I think they're both really rare, right? You kind of take for granted, before last year, it had been a long, long time since we had even had a chance to play for one. And playing one in front of our home crowd, it's been even longer since that's happened. So that's something we try to tell the boys is don't take anything for granted. These opportunities are kind of few and far between. Let's make the most of it, right?
Rockridge coming in playing very well, and they know they got some key players. Landon Bull, obviously a tournament MVP out of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. We've seen them in action before this year. Obviously haven't faced them. Give us kind of a preview of what you've seen with them so far and how you guys are going to counter them.
Well, he's a really hard matchup because he's big and he's skilled. He can handle the ball well. He shoots it well from deep, and he can post up at the same time. And so unless you have a guy that's very similar to that, you're going to have to help a lot, right? And so that's something we worked on in practice is where we can bring help from, where we can kind of shade toward the ball. And so that's going to be really, really tough. But it's even tougher because he's a really good passer, and they have really good shooters around him at the same time.
What kind of adjustments do you guys feel you need to make from Canton on last night and then Rockridge here tonight?
Well, I thought Canton was really physical, right, which is how they play in the middle line. It took us a while, maybe even the first half, to adjust to that. So I'm hoping that we'll bring that with us to the game against Rockridge. In my experience, the older the kids get, the further in the season it goes, the more physical the games get, and the fewer fouls are called. And so you have to know those, have those expectations, and then be ready to play within that physicality. Now, we're not talking about shoving and pushing and fouling. We're talking about using your body to get open. We're talking about using your body to create space. We're talking about, clean blockouts. We're talking about, being physical within the rules of the game. And I thought it took us a while to get into that against Canton, so I'm hoping that we can use that to our advantage now. Offensively, it seemed like we were still kind of caught in third gear somewhere. We just haven't been able to shift it up into fourth. And something we talked with the boys about tonight is we played really well on either end of the floor at times. Sometimes we played really well defensively, and we have played well offensively. I don't really think we put it all together in the same game yet. And so maybe we can do that against Rockridge.
Yeah, so this is kind of your second time playing in the bracket-style tournament. Obviously, you guys get a preview at the holiday tournament. How have the boys kind of, handled the motivation of we got to ride the high after the Canton win, and then we got to get right back focused for tonight?
I was really happy the way they focused. I thought practice-wise, really the last week has been solid. I was really impressed with them the morning after we lost at Monmouth Roseville. I thought we had a really good practice that day. And you never know how that turns out. You never what the attitude's going to be like or what the feelings are going to be like. But we didn't feel sorry for ourselves. We came in, we got to work, and I thought we got better. And I think we did some things in that Canton game better than we did them against Monmouth Roseville. Now, obviously, it's another step up in competition. We talk about Rockridge. And so we're going to have to do other certain things even better if we want to try to have a chance to win that regional championship.
Caleb Cunico, another player for Rockridge that's been having a great year. He had a great year last year, returning player for Jordan Harris, and big-time three-point shooter. How do you guys stop him outside the perimeter?
I'm not sure you do. I think you just try to contain and try to contest. I'm not sure you can't, again, stop him unless you have somebody that's just as big and just as agile, and we're going to be challenged in that area, right? So we have to try to know where he's at all times, get a hand up and contest the best we can, hope and cross our fingers that he's not really hot, and then just like every game we talk about, we have to limit them to one shot of possession.
Give us some keys to the game for tonight.
Well, I think you have to try to keep Rockridge out of transition. When they get out and run, especially like when Bull goes coast to coast, he's such a good passer. If he doesn't finish himself, he can find the open guys. We have to try to keep him out transition. Again, we have to try to limit them to one shot of possession. When we have the ball, we have to make sure that we maximize every opportunity. We can't have any silly turnovers, no lackadaisical passes. And then we have to continue to try to play with that pace, right? We talked about how we were kind of caught in third gear. We're going to have to bump that up against the really good teams like Rockridge.
One of the things that I know that coaches talk about a lot of this time of year is 1-0 every single night. And how much we preach that tonight against this Rockridge team for the regional championship, and talking about kind of the also your postseason theme of finish the job?
Well, it's just urgency, right? That's the term that I usually use when I talk to them about it. Is what's urgent mean? It means it's important right now. And the regional championship game is, I think when you get to the game, it sort of gives you that place at the table, right? That there's just 64 teams left in your bracket. It's a chance for you to move on. It's kind of the ceremonial end to a lot of seasons, right? If you get really fortunate, you win your regional, you get even kind of move on another stair step above the rest of the teams. From last year is how much fun we had in the postseason. I think some of our guys remember that and would really like to do something like that again. But it's just getting them to understand that it's urgent. If it doesn't go our way, then you have to be able to handle that also. And I think our guys are excited to play, especially since it's at home. And it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, obviously you guys are expecting a big crowd tonight, and I know the student section surely will probably come out for this one, and free pizza on hand before. Obviously, that's kind of the incentive as well. But how do you use the crowd in these type of games, particularly when you're at home here in these type of ball games?
Well, I think that kind of depends on the kids, right? And some of them will have done it before because they were there last year, and they saw how some of their older friends maybe have cheered and got the kids excited. I think you can use it if you play well, right? And if you make shots early. So hopefully we can get hot. Maybe we can get some threes to go down early in the game, and that'll fuel everybody's enthusiasm.
One final one here for you. What will be the final message before you guys take the floor at 6:40 tomorrow night?
Well, the same thing we try to talk about every game, right, is everybody has to guard and everybody has to rebound. That's not just one or two guys' job. That has to be a team effort. If you can keep the other team to one tough shot of possession, that gives us a chance, at the other end.
Coach, good luck tonight, and we look forward to a great ball game in front of a great crowd here. Our first 2A regional championship here, and with the Bombers in it since 2014.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, that's Jeremy Anderson on our pregame show. Again, our coaches' thoughts brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. We'll take a short break. Back after these local messages on the Bomber Sports Network pregame show presented by McDonough District Hospital.
Sometimes the best healing happens at home. MDH Home Healthcare provides skilled services to children or adults in need of nursing or therapy services. MDH Home Healthcare covers McDonough County and portions of Fulton, Hancock, Schuyler, and Warren counties. Specialized expertise in wound care, IV medication administration, medication teaching, and orthopedic care is available to patients in their own home. Visit MDH.org to learn more about home healthcare. The care you need, the comfort of home. Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois. We've built new facilities, hired highly trained, experienced, and caring medical staff members, and expanded our service offerings to meet your healthcare needs, all while providing the best possible patient experience. Let us show you why McDonough District Hospital is your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Welcome, everyone, to championship night. The Macomb Bombers at 24-5, preparing to take on the 22-10 Rockridge Rockets. Justice Keene, so happy to have you along with us tonight as the coaches meet at mid-floor. Teams are getting their final shots up. We're about 6.5 minutes away from the Olympic Conference Showdown, the bring back the Olympic Conference Showdown between the Bombers of Macomb and the Rockridge Rockets. Macomb, well, they're seeking their first regional title at home in 21 years. 2003, the last time the Bombers won a regional on this floor at Macomb High School. Of course, this gym has changed a little bit in 21 years. A lot different paint and a different floor, of course, but this place is going to be rocking, and that has not changed. Also, Macomb looking for their first back-to-back regionals since the 2008-2009 campaign. Bombers won it in 07-08, and they won it in 08-09 under Coach Danny Watson. They beat Rushville and Pittsfield in 08, 2009, Rushville and West Hancock to take a regional crown. Rockridge, they're looking to go back-to-back tonight. Of course, a rich history there over the past decade at Rockridge under longtime coaches Toby Whiteman, Andy Say. Jordan Harris in his second year looks to claim another regional title and go back-to-back. Rockridge, of course, making it to the Sweet 16 last year. This going to be a showdown for the ages here in about 5.5 minutes. And the Bombers, they look to defend their home floor tonight one more time. The Bombers 20-1 over the past 2 years here at the hangar. They look to go 21-1, that being the magic number to get this regional crown tonight. We're going to take another break. 5 minutes away from the opening tap. We'll have starting lineups when we return after these local messages. You're watching the McDonough District Hospital pregame show.
Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois. We've built new facilities, hired highly trained, experienced, and caring medical staff members, and expanded our service offerings to meet your healthcare needs, all while providing the best possible patient experience. Let us show you why McDonough District Hospital is your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Strong schools build strong communities. That's why I'm running for the Macomb 185 Board of Education. Committed to transparency, accountability, and putting our students, teachers, and community first. On April 1st, be the solution. Vote for leadership that listens. Vote Justice Keene for Macomb 185 Board of Education. Paid for by Justice C. Keene.
We welcome you back to the hangar in Macomb, Illinois. It's the Bombers and the Rockridge Rockets. Macomb, of course, searching for their 22nd regional title in program history. They got 21 as of now. The most recent one's 2024, of course, last year's historic Elite Eight run. 2015 prior to that under Brock Boehner. 2011 under Dan Watson, and 2009 also under Dan Watson. Those are the most recent handful that the Bombers have won. The Bombers, of course, looking to capture one right here at the hangar, and the Rockridge Rockets are going to be the tough team to defend. Let's talk to the keys to the game. For Rockridge, defensive pressure for them. That's going to be a big key tonight for them. They have to disrupt the backcourt, apply the strong ball pressure. They also have to win the rebounding battle. Limit the second chance opportunities for Macomb. Defense, create that pressure. And they have to rely on their senior leaders, of course, Cunico Lehmans and Landon Bull. For the Macomb Bombers, they have to keep their composure tonight. It's all about composure in the postseason. There's going to be highs and there's going to be lows. We've learned that over the past couple of years. Ride the wave. That has been the theme over the past year. Ride the wave. Again, we talk about highs and lows. There's going to be runs that Rockridge goes on. It's how you respond to those runs here in March. And the final one, have fun. It has been 11 years since Macomb has hosted a Class 2A regional. It's been 6 years since they hosted regional. That, of course, was the 3A days. But these opportunities at home don't happen very often. Embrace the home crowd. Have fun with it. Enjoy the opportunity, if you're a senior, to play on this floor in front of your classmates, your community, and your friends one more time in your career. Embrace it, have fun with it, and take it all in. 2.5 minutes away, we take one final break. When we return, lineups and anthem after these local messages. This is the BSN from Learfield.
Since 1958. Sometimes the best healing happens at home. MDH Home Healthcare provides skilled services to children or adults in need of nursing or therapy services. MDH Home Healthcare covers McDonough County and portions of Fulton, Hancock, Schuyler, and Warren counties. Specialized expertise in wound care, IV medication administration, medication teaching, and orthopedic care is available to patients in their own home. Visit MDH.org to learn more about home healthcare. The care you need, the comfort of home.
The stage is set for a battle between old rivals, Macomb and Rockridge, two former Olympic Conference foes going head-to-head for a regional championship. The stakes are high, the energy is electric. It's win or go home.
Welcome, everybody, to America's original March Madness. Boy, does it get much better than championship night. I don't think so. Not just a championship night, though. A championship night right here at the hangar. Hasn't happened for 11 years, and boy, are we happy and blessed to be with you tonight as we bring you live coverage of the IHSA 2A Macomb Regional Final. The Bombers looking to capture their first home regional in 21 years and looking to go back-to-back here at the hangar tonight. Rockridge, though, hungry from the sectional last year. Macomb, they beat them by double digits, and now they have an opportunity to take an opportunity away from Macomb right here on their home floor. Under a minute to go here until the opening lineups and anthem. Tonight, it's all about having fun. Enjoy the opportunity if you're Macomb. Take it in, and that is exactly what the community here has done. It is a full house tonight, as it should be, for a regional final. They're going to run the flags here, pregame here, as we prepare for the opening introductions and starting lineups. The Bombers and the Rockridge Rockets. Welcome to Championship Friday. Let's go to our PA announcer. That's Greg Duncan. This has been the McDonough District Hospital pregame show. We go back to Greg Duncan and we meet our starting lineups here on the MDH pregame show.
First, the visitors on the scoreboard, your Macomb High Bombers. At one guard, a junior, number 1, Drew Watson. And at another guard, a senior, number 5, Malachi Conway. Third guard for the Bombers, a senior, number 12, Brayden Horvath. A forward, a junior, number 0, Nolan Hogue. And at center, a senior, number 25, Langdon Lambert.
So those the starting lineups for the Macomb Bombers. While we have a second, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Bomber Basketball on the BSN.
Now let's
This is Brian Barnhart, voice of the University of Illinois Fighting Illini, and you're watching the Bombers Sports Network.
Macomb Bomber postseason basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by. Looking for the perfect postgame spot? Sports Corner at 124 in Macomb has you covered. Great food, ice-cold drinks, and a game day atmosphere like no other. Head to Sports Corner at 124, where Macomb comes to celebrate.
At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication, because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
I want to apologize. There wasn't any sound there in the front court of the broadcast. Macomb on an 8-0 run. Again, our apologies as we work on the audio here. Regional championship here at Macomb underway. The Bombers on an 8-0 run here in the front part of the broadcast. Stolen away once again. And the Bombers take it back. 8-0 advantage for Macomb here in the front court. Free ball. Bang! Crowd on their feet. 11-0 run. Back into the lane for Rockridge, and a whistle and a foul. And the Bombers the other way here, and will be the first foul of the night. 2 free throws coming up here. And Bull will shoot free throws. First one up, it's good. And again, I do apologize for the delay in audio. I did not realize that we did not unmute after we went to commercial break, so that is solely on me. But the Bombers an 11-1 run here as Landon Bull's at the free throw line. First one up, good. Second one's good as well. Up and underway here at the hangar, fired up in the Class 2A Regional Championship from Macomb High School gym. Watson into the left front court.
My mom said you got some.
Drives ahead now. Lambert puts it up. Good. What? And a whistle and a foul. Bombers push ahead into the left front court. It's 11-2 Macomb. We're trying to work on these technical issues, and a whistle and a foul. Rockridge will go the other way with it. They trail double digits here. Into the front court. Bull ahead. 2-pointer up and good from Richhart, his first basket of the night, and it is 11-4. .130 to go. I think we're set now. 11-4. Conley for 3. Won't go. 1:26 to play. Ahead now for the Bombers on the defensive end. 3 ball the other way. No good. Rebound, Braden Holthouse. He'll go the other way with it. Holthouse in motion to Watson. Watson into the front court. Jump ball tie up. And it'll be Rockridge basketball. We are all set to go now. And again, our apologies for the technical errors in the front end of the broadcast tonight. You never know what you're going to get on the technical side, but we are all set and ready to go. Fired up here from the hangar. It's 11-4 Macomb in the early stages of the regional championship game for Class 2A. Wheatley in the front court with it. He'll push ahead to Landon Bull. Bull, front court, Cunico, got it. 11-6 now. And the Rockets head on the defensive end. Holthouse outside Watson for 3. Bang! 14-6. Drew Watson on the board. Bombers playing big often here at the hangar. What a start. Rockridge going to hold for the last possession here of the opening quarter. The crowd on their feet here at the hangar. Macomb 14, Rockridge 6. Regional final here for Macomb. Front court Wheatley. Ahead to Landon Bull. Tapped by Holthouse. Bull with it. Pressured. Jumper. Off the front iron. No good. 1 second. Conley. 3/4 court. Missed it. 14-6 at the end of one. Macomb playing good here early in the regional final after these local messages.
Macomb Bomber postseason basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by. Planning for your financial future? Seth Minner at Edward Jones is here to help. Personalized strategies, smart investing, and a plan built for you. Seth Minner wishes the best of luck to the Bombers in the IHSA postseason.
Louderman Auction and Real Estate. 4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Contact them at 309-833-5543 or www.louderman.com. Louderman Auction and Real Estate, where family is everything.
We appreciate you bearing with us tonight as we had some technical issues in the front part of the broadcast. Macomb 14, Rockridge 6. Macomb came out and buried three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer. What a start. This place absolutely rocking here as we get the second quarter underway. It's going to be Bomber basketball as we get the second quarter started. 14-6 the score as we get the second quarter underway. Justice Keene, so happy to have you along with us. Let us know where you are viewing from in the live chat. We'll check the roll call throughout the night on the BSN. Holthouse brings it up into the front court, and we are underway and fired up as we get the second quarter started here from the hangar. Hogue into the front court. He'll bring it ahead and now into the right. Top of the key, Watson. Bombers trying to get their lead to double digits here. 7:40 left, just starting the second quarter. Holthouse to the basket. No foul called. The crowd wanted one. Grabbed in midair by the Rockets, and a whistle and a foul. Jeremy Anderson not pleased with the officiating there. So Holthouse is first, team first. 14-6, 7:33 to play in the front of the second quarter. Good to have you with us tonight for the regional championship game on the Bomber Sports Network. Front court, Wheatley. Wheatley ahead to Richard. Richard to Bull. Bull back outside, it's Wheatley. Wheatley in the front court. Rockridge having trouble with spacing right now as they move it around the outside perimeter. 7 minutes to play. Turnaround toss-up and a foul called. Jeremy Anderson says you got to be straight up there. That's Nolan Hogue, his first, team second. Hogue, a player who had 4 fouls the other night against Canton, so you can't have him in foul trouble if you want this night to be successful. First one on the way is no good for the Rockets. 14-6. Again, if you're just joining us, it is the regional championship final here from the hangar in Macomb, Illinois. A big crowd on hand here in Macomb, Illinois. Second one, no good. In and out, no good. The crowd loves it, and the Bombers will push the other way. Holthouse to bring it into the front court for the Bombers. Across the plane at mid-floor in the 10-second line. Conley with it. Conley, right court, Watson for 3. Yes! And the lead to 11 for the Macomb Bombers, 17-6 in the regional championship. Waylon Lehman's into the front court. Now ahead to Wheatley. Wheatley to Bull in the right court. Cross court pass to Lehman's. Lehman's with a drive back outside. Front court, Wheatley. Tapped around and grabbed by Drew Watson. Watson ahead to Holthouse. Holthouse, who tried to finish the job, just short. It'll be out of bounds and Rockridge basketball.
Number 25, Langdon Laker, replacing Elby.
Lambert back in for Elby out of the break. 6:15 to play. It is an 11-point lead for the Macomb Bombers. What a start in the regional finals. Front court for the Rockets. They're pressured here. Lehman's cross-court pass to Wheatley. Wheatley into the front court. He'll drive. Kick back out to Lehman's. Bull for three. Got it. 17-9. Rockridge trying to cut into the lead here. Landon Bull fires a three and buries it. Watson, top of the key. Thought about a three, didn't take it. Right court is Holthouse. Holthouse ahead to Drew Watson. Watson in the right front court. Watson drives to the basket, and a whistle and a foul. Landon Bull will pick up his first, team first as well. This to make it a 9-point lead once again. First one up, no good from Watson. He'll shake it off. Second one on the way, got it. Nothing but net, the lead to 9 for the Macomb Bombers. 18-9, the Bombers in control here. Wheatley in the front court at the top of the key. He drives to the basket, lays it up and in. Landon Wheatley, he's got 4 on the night. 18-11. Left corner now, Conley. Conley with it, drives to the basket, tapped around in midair. Grabbed by the Rockets, secured, and a whistle and a foul. Malachi Conley charged with that one, his first. Team third. 7-point advantage for the Macomb Bombers. 5 minutes left in the first half. Country Financial, Abram Olsen Country Financial at the half is next, as we have Brock Boehner joining us at the break. Chase Wheatley. Wheatley back to the top of the key. Bull. Down low. Cunico back to Bull on the outside. 4:20 to play. Bull tripped up in midair. Down low, Chase Wheatley kicks ahead. It's Lehman's, and did he travel? Yes, he did. The chant of "You Can't Do That" here at the hangar tonight. Bomber basketball going the other way. .4:19 to play. 18-11 is the score here at the hangar. Bombers by 7. Watson at the free throw line, looking for the open man. Finds Hogue in the left court. Drives, puts one up. Fouled in motion, and he'll get 2 free throws.
Rockridge foul number 4, Landon Wheatley, his first, team second. Nolan Hogue to the line to shoot 2 for the Bombers.
One more free throw opportunity here for the Bombers. They're going to get 2. First one on the way. Got it. 19-11. Bombers bury it. This makes it 20-11. Bombers trying to extend the lead. And he got it. Used every part of the rim. 20-11. The Bombers, big time first half at the hangar. Front court now for the Rockets. Chase Wheatley out there, guarded by Hogue. Hogue and Holthouse upping the front pressure. Watson out there now, guarding Landon Wheatley. Wheatley to the basket. Double team now down low. Back outside in perimeter. Landon Bull with it at the top of the key. Jeremy Anderson directing the defense. Drive now by Richard. Richard to the basket. Swatted away. Conley wasn't ready for it though. Front court. Bull for 3. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. Drives. Puts it up and in. And scoring a foul. Macomb now with 4 fouls on the night. 1 away from putting Rockridge in the bonus. The lead now 7. Bull can cut it to 6 here. 3:36 left here in the first half. Cooper Hobson coming in. Hogue going to get a breather. Seven-point advantage for the Bombers as of now. Bull with a chance to cut it to 6. First one on the way. Got it. 1 of 1 there for Landon Bull. And the lead is 6. (20-14), 3:25 to play. Lambert down low. Cooper Hobson puts it up, missed it. Rebound, ball loose on the floor. And the Rockets will push from our left to right as we see it. Corner, Lehman's for 3. Missed it. Bull down low, turnaround toss up, missed it. Got his own rebound, put it up and in. And Jeremy Anderson says timeout. And the Rockridge Rockets rise to their feet. We'll pause for one as well after these local messages. This is the BS from Learfield.
Strong schools build strong communities. That's why I'm running for the Macomb 185 Board of Education. Committed to transparency, accountability, and putting our students, teachers, and community first. On April 1st, be the solution. Vote for leadership that listens. Vote Justice Keene for Macomb 185 Board of Education. Paid for by Justice C. Keene.
Welcome you back to the hangar here. A large crowd on hand as we prepare to break the timeout. Jeremy Anderson calling his first one of the night, trying to break the Rockridge momentum a little bit. 3:07 to play here in the first half of the IHSA Class 2A Macomb Regional Championship, and it's good to have you with us tonight. One team trying to punch their ticket to Sherrard, be the first part of the puzzle to get to Sherrard next week on Tuesday night. Bombers from our right to left. Holthouse brings it across the midcourt logo. It's a 4-point advantage for the Bombers. Front court now, 2:53 to go, 20-16. Watson for 3, missed it. Grabbed by Cooper Hobson. Hobson moves it outside. Right corner, Watson gets tripped up, ball loose on the floor. Picked up by the Rockets, and they'll move from our left to right. They're going to play fast now. Down low, wide open opportunity. It's good for Wade Richard. The lead to 2. The Rockets come storming back here in the IHSA postseason. 20-18. 2:20 to play in the first half. Left corner, grabbed by Hobson. Hobson to Lambert, contorts his way to the basket, missed it. Grabbed by the Rockets, and they get a chance to tie it on the break. Fast break opportunity, Lehman's to the basket. Bull swatted away, stays with Rockridge. Bombers getting a little frustrated with each other. Hogue comes in for Cooper Hobson. Jeremy Anderson applauds him. Bombers trying to hang on to the lead going into the locker room here at the break. Abram Olson, Cruncher Financial at the half is next. Front court, Landon Wheatley. Wheatley ahead now to Cunico. Cunico, cross court pass to Lehman's. Reset, Wheatley. Front court, 2-point lead. The Bombers still hanging on by 2 in front of a packed house at Macomb High School gym, the hangar. Turnaround pass, Cunico. Pulls up, missed it. Tapped around, Bombers trying to get a hand on it. Out of bounds here, the Rockets. Bomber basketball. 20-18, 1:37 to play in the first half here at the hangar. Good to have you with us tonight. The regional championship from Macomb. Hogue, top of the key with it. Left corner is Conley. 1:23 to play. Now Holthouse, back to Conley. Conley with it in the front court, 1:15 to play. Bombers trying to extend this lead into the halftime break. Rockridge came storming back in the first half here. It was 14-6 after 1. Bombers had as much of an 11-point lead at one point. Conley, right front court, 60 seconds to play in the first half. Down low, Hogue puts it up, air ball. And the Rockets will go the other way with it. Wheatley with it. Brings it into the front court, 50 seconds to play. Wheatley finds a drive to the basket, puts it up, no good. Bombers fight for the rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Staying with Rockridge. (20-18) Rocket basketball here. 43-7 left of the first half. Out front, it's Richard. And a foul called. We'll see who it's going to be on. It's on Holthouse, and Rockridge has entered the bonus. So Holthouse picks up his second, team 5th, And Bull now to the line for two. First one up, and he missed it. Off the back iron and no good. 20-18 the score. It's a 2-point lead once again for the Bombers still. Second one here for Bull. 42-1 left in the first half. 20-18, Macomb by 2. And Bull cuts the lead to 1. Rockets storming back. 2019, Conley into the front court, cross the midcourt. Lambert into the front. Now Hogue with it. 29-3 to play in the first half. Hogue over to line ball. Line ball, front court. Watson, 21-3 to play. Watson over to Conley. Conley looking. Bombers trying to hang on to the lead into the locker room. 14 seconds left. Line ball. Front court awaiting the call from Jeremy Anderson. He's confused. Ball trying to get out of there. He does. 6 seconds and 5. Watson out there. Zach Keene off the bench. 3 seconds and a foul called.
Rockridge foul number 2, Chase Wheatley, his first, team third.
Chase Wheatley charged with the foul. His first, team third. 3 seconds left in the first half. Pass tipped at midfloor. It's intercepted by the Rockets. Half-court heave is no good, and Macomb is going to hang on to a 1-point lead at the halftime break. Catch your breath. We'll be back with the Abram Olsen halftime report.
Macomb Bomber postseason basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by. Looking for the perfect postgame spot? Sports Corner at 124 in Macomb has you covered. Great food, ice-cold drinks, and a game day atmosphere like no other. Head to Sports Corner at 124, where Macomb comes to celebrate.
At McMillan, Henning Fenton and Jody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication, because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fenton and Jody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Planning for your financial future? Seth Minner at Edward Jones is here to help. Personalized strategies, smart investing, and a plan built for you. Seth Minner wishes the best of luck to the Bombers in the IHSA postseason.
Louderman Auction and Real Estate. 4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Contact them at 309-833-5543 or www.louderman.com. Louderman Auction and Real Estate, where family is everything. Abram Olsen Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
And with that, we welcome you to the Abram Olsen halftime, Country Financial halftime report, and we're joined by the former head man of Bomber baseball, Bomber basketball, and the best fireside 8th grade social studies teacher you will have, and we'll talk a little bit about that, but the now Rockridge athletic director Brock Boehner, and what a great night.
This is what high school basketball is supposed to be. It's a back and forth game, teams making shots, kids stepping up making plays, packed gym. I mean, this is what you want in March.
100%, and this could go either way here in the second half. Obviously, you had a great tenure here at Macomb, a lot of great memories made. Talk about the special years you had, because not only did you get to experience a lot of great things, you got to experience the basketball state finals in there too.
Yeah, I can't say enough about my time here. I mean, it was obviously the best years of my life, and I lived here the whole time, and I appreciate every single moment of it. I learned from so many people, and I really hope, they helped bring me to this moment and give me the opportunity to go, do something different in my life, and we're trying it out and enjoying it, but I can't say enough about Macomb and what it's done for not only myself but my family as well.
Give us the update. How's life at Rockridge, and what do you guys got going on over there?
Life is good up there. Our kids have adjusted well. It's a great community, a very welcoming community. Obviously, they love their athletics, and so the winter was fun. The fall has been great too. So that's something that's been fun to see too. That the small town atmosphere that we always had here, they have it up there, and it's fun to be a part of. I know you've always wanted to be in the athletic director role. What's it been like, kind of adjusting from the principal leadership side of it to the more of the athletic and activities and student athlete side? Yeah, it's been a nice change. I think I get back into what I was kind of missing. I was missing the athletic side, the competition part of it, being able to talk coaches and talk strategy or just X's and O's or just in general, just coaching philosophies. That's just something that I really had a passion to do someday. And when the opportunity presented itself, I jumped at it. But dealing with people and leading people and just being consistent it's basically the same being a principal or athletic director.
100%. And this a night where it seems as if you can't lose, because I know, Rockridge wins, you're going to be happy, but I know even if the Bombers pull away, you still have that spot in your heart with some orange and black in it.
Absolutely. Jeremy is one of my closest friends, Jeremy Bryan. I mean, I don't know how many bus trips we took together, but it was a lot. And, we've grown very close over the years. Our kids are the same age, so obviously have some ties here. Actually, my son this morning, you'll find this funny, Justice, was walking out the door, and he still has a little bit of Macomb stuff left.
Sure.
And he has Macomb shorts on and a Rockridge sweatshirt on. And I said, Bryden, you can't wear that today, bud. You're going to have to take those shorts off. There's any other day it wouldn't matter, but not today. So, yeah, we still support Macomb, and we are there. But right now we're Rockets, and we're hoping this one-point game will flip around a little bit.
A lot of fun, and not just a great coach, but a great teacher as well. And you experienced that from all different angles of it, including the pandemic. And just to give you guys a synopsis of what I mean by this, so I was in 8th grade during the pandemic. Of course, I'm graduated. I'm in college now. But Coach Boehner was my social studies teacher, and we had to go to teams, and no one knew how to use. We had the advantage of knowing how to do it because we obviously had remote days before, but you taught Fireside.
I did. So it was on the Great Depression, and I was trying to figure out a way to make lessons online a little more interesting. So I started our fireplace. I remember sweating through the whole lesson because it was really hot. But I taught a couple lessons there from the fireside chats, like the old FDR times during the Great Depression, and tried to bring a little interest to it. It probably didn't work for everybody, but it's something kids remembered, and what a weird time that was. So.
It was a very weird time, and the great news about it, folks at home, Mrs. Isaacson, I still got my social studies credit, even though nothing counted during that 3-month span, and I got my high school diploma, so life is just fine. Coach, I know a lot of great memories in this gym for you, and you were on staff the last time Macomb hosted a 2A regional. Monmouth Roseville, Coach, of course, I know it didn't go our way that night, but what's it kind of mean when you can get two communities like Rockridge and Macomb and fill this place and create an atmosphere?
Well, it's a great venue when it's packed, and I tried to explain that to our guys coming up here, that most of them have never played here before, with us not being conference opponents, so I told them it's a great atmosphere. You're going to love Friday night. Hopefully we get there, which we did. But this place is special on those nights, especially when you get the rivals together. And I think last year's sectional game kind of led up to this and built a little more energy for it. So, and obviously then they come out and they're still shooting like they were last year, which probably scares a little bit of Rockridge people, but we got back into it. But this is a great place. I've got so many memories here. I'll never forget that game, though. We needed one more free throw and that game is over. But that might have been the loudest I've ever heard this gym that night.
That was a really fun night, and I told everybody on Friday night, I said I still remember sitting with my dad. It was, of course, Jeremy's second year here, my dad's second year, and we sat all the way up at the top because those were about the last 2 seats left in this place because it was full.
Yeah, it was packed, and it was hot. Actually, there were so many people in the bleachers that night they broke. Both sides were broke for a little bit, so they had to get them repaired.
Well, Coach, we'll let you get back to your family over there. Enjoy the second half, and we love having you back in Macomb for the night, and bring back the Olympic Conference while you're as the Rockridge AD.
Hey, we're working on it.
All right, Coach, thank you. Appreciate the time.
Have a good night.
Coach Brock Boehner on the Abram Olson Country Financial Halftime Report. We'll take a short break. Back after these local messages. This is the BSN.
America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Louderman Auction and Real Estate. 4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Contact them at 309-83.
America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by Planning for your financial future? Seth Minner at Edward Jones is here to help. Personalized strategies, smart investing, and a plan built for you. Seth Minner wishes the best of luck to the Bombers in the IHSA postseason.
At McMillan, Henning Fenton to Jody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fenton to Jody. Your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Louderman Auction and Real Estate. 4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Contact them at 309-833-5543 or www.louderman.com. Louderman Auction and Real Estate, where family is everything. Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Looking for the perfect postgame spot? Sports Corner at 124 in Macomb has you covered. Great food, ice-cold drinks, and a game day atmosphere like no other. Head to Sports Corner at 124, where Macomb comes to celebrate.
We join you back here from the MHS gym. It is regional final night, and the Bombers trying to escape here and get to Sherrard on Tuesday night. Good to have you with us here, and the great atmosphere that we have created here tonight. The Bomber student section, of course, showing up and showing out as you'd expect for a home regional title game. And the Bombers, of course, a big crowd on hand. Rockridge traveled very well as well. They're behind us tonight. And of course, you're looking at the Macomb side on the camera, but they got a pretty good crowd, full house on behind us here as well. So exactly what you want. And I want to give thanks to Brock Boehner, the athletic director now at Rockridge High School, for joining us on the halftime report. And always good to talk to him. One of the best people I know, and very thankful for all Coach Boehner's done in my life here for Macomb. The Bombers and the Rockets out of the locker room here. We're ready to get the second half started here. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Back after this, after station ID on Bomber basketball from Learfield.
This is Brian Barnhart, voice of the University of Illinois Fighting Illini, and you're watching the Bomber Sports Network.
Second half about to get underway. The Rockets take the floor. 2019 Bombers by one. Viewers with us in way downtown Florida, Lake City, Florida. Macomb, Illinois, Canton, Keeneville, Bartonville, Quincy, Canton, Stillman Valley, Pete Peterson, class of 71. Regional champions, of course. Yes, we know that Galesburg game was right here in the hangar as well. That was one of the all-time greats, Don Simpkins, coaching that team. We're up and underway, and we're fired up from the Bomber cheer squad just to our right. Underway in the second half, the Bombers trying to escape and get to Sherrard on Tuesday night. Out of the front court, it is Richard. Richard pushes ahead to Landon Bull. Bull back to the front court and finds Wheatley at the top of the key. Wheatley for three, missed it. Rebound Bombers. Hogue to Conley. Bombers reset the offense and bring it up from our left to right as we see it here at the hangar. 2019, 7:20 to play here. Holthouse to the basket, lays it up and in. 22-19 lead. Holthouse starting the Bombers' second half off strong. Bombers now by three. Into the front court go the Rockets. Wheatley ahead now to Landon Bull. Bull in the front court with it, with a drive. Back outside, under pressure to the basket. Put up, and it's good. That from Landon Wheatley. 22-21, the lead back to one. Bombers hanging on here on Regional Championship Friday. Holthouse into the front court. Conley with it. Top of the key, Watson. Left side, Holthouse drives, and he's fouled. And it will be out of bounds for Macomb. Wheatley's second, team first. 22-21, Bombers hanging on by one. Watson looking, gets it in to Holthouse. Holthouse brings it across the 10-second line from our left to right. Holthouse, front court, Conley to the basket. Tripped up in motion, slipped and fell. And Rockridge the other way with it. Turnaround, toss up. It is no good. Put back, up, no good either. Third time, no good. Ball tapped around. And a jump ball tie-up. Gonna be Bomber basketball. So the Bombers will take it back here, third quarter, with 6:14 left. Just getting underway here in the second half of the regional final, Macomb and Rockridge. Lambert into the front court. Conley to Holthouse. Holthouse looking back to the top of the key with 5:56 to play. Jeremy Anderson directing traffic. Watson to the drive, puts it up and in. Watson extends the lead to three. The Bombers flying out of the locker room. 24-21. The other way. Scored a foul for Landon Bull. Holthouse picks up his third. Not good for Macomb. And Bull puts it up and in, and will have a chance for the three-point play. 24-23. This ties it if he makes it. Our first tie part of the game. No good. We still haven't been tied tonight. 24-23 Bombers. 5:33 left in the contest of the third quarter. Middle part of the third quarter here. Hogue at the top of the key. Feeds right corner and finds Conley. Conley back to Lambert at the top of the arc. Watson, Hogue now with it. Bombers moving around the outside perimeter. Left corner now is Holthouse. Holthouse to a wide open Lambert at the top of the key. Right corner Conley now. Conley under pressure. Left side now Watson. Watson left front court. Looking back to Lambert, top of the key. Bombers just running some offense here. Holthouse for three. Missed it. Rebound to Rockridge. Wade Richhart. And the Rockets will go flying the other way. Quarter pass to Bull, lays it up and in. And the Rockets take their first lead of the ball game, 25-24. Timeout Jeremy Anderson, and the Rockridge faithful rise to their feet. 30-second timeout, Jeremy Anderson. And the Macomb Bombers, they had a double-digit lead in the first half. It was 11 at one point. It is all but gone. And now Rockridge leads by 1. Jeremy Anderson talking to his guys, and of course the postseason theme this year, finish the job. And the Bombers, they got to find a way to do it here in this second half. There's highs and lows, and of course this the wave that we talked about in the pregame show that every team has to ride in the postseason, and they got to find a way to get out of it. And that's what it's all about on nights like this. Trailing now by 1 of the Bombers. They'll break their timeout. Jeremy Anderson firing up the guys. Bomber basketball at the Rockridge basket from our left to right. 4:47 to play in the third quarter. 25-24 Rockets. Front court Holthouse. Right corner now is Conley. Conley trying to find a path. Outside Hogue now with it. Hogue to Holthouse. Lambert with it. Right corner Conley. Conley under pressure. Watson. Left corner. Brings it out and resets. Jeremy Anderson off, directing traffic. Watson drives, going to take the team on his back to the basket, lays it up and in. The Bombers back by 1. Drew Watson lays it up and in. He's not ready to be done yet this year. Bombers 26, Rockridge 25. 4:07 to play in the third quarter. The other way now, Lehman's with it. Lehman's front court drive. Guarded by Hogue. Got to get out of there, and he does. Wheatley with it. Wheatley in the right front court. The crowd on their feet. Hoping for a Bomber victory at the hangar tonight. This place is rocking. Wheatley with it. Wheatley ahead to Richard. Back at top of the key for Wheatley. Rockets move it around here. 3:40 to play in the third quarter. Bull with the drive. He'll fire a three instead. Missed it. No good, in and out. Bomber basketball from our left to right. Holthouse directs the play. He'll bring it up. 3:25 to play. Watson tapped by Bull. Zach Keene, Brian Langworthy says over and back. They don't call it. Bull for 3 in the lead. Yes! Landon Bull buries it, and the Rockets back by 1. 28-26, their biggest lead of the night at 2. Holthouse, front court. Conley with it. Conley, top of the key, 3. Missed it. Rebound Rockets, they can extend the lead here at the hangar tonight. Front court, Landon Wheatley. 2:43 to go. Timeout, Jordan Harris. It's a full timeout. We'll pause for one as well on the Bomber Sports Network.
Macomb Bomber postseason basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by. Planning for your financial future? Seth Minner at Edward Jones is here to help. Personalized strategies, smart investing, and a plan built for you. Seth Minner wishes the best of luck to the Bombers in the IHSA postseason.
Louderman Auction and Real Estate. 4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Contact them at 309-833-5543 or www.louderman.com. Louderman Auction and Real Estate, where family is everything.
Welcome you back to the hangar as there's 15 seconds left in the timeout. Macomb trailing 28-26 in this regional final here. Rockridge basketball out of the timeout. Macomb trying to win their first regional on their home floor in 21 years, and it's going to take every second of the night. Rocket basketball in front of the scores table. Landon Wheatley to inbound. Front court now Cunico. Cunico crossed the 10-second line. 28-26 Rockets. Cunico, front court. Now top of the key is Wheatley. Wheatley, 3-ball on the way. No good. Ball comes out loose. Bombers pick it up. It's Holthouse. Holthouse on the break. He'll bring it up into the front court. Holthouse to Watson. Watson, right front court. Now top of the key, Holthouse with 2:15 to play. Watson to Holthouse. 28-26 Rockets. Watson with it.
Go, Johnny. Relax.
Holthouse drives. Watson to Lambert at the free throw line. Ahead, it is Conley with the drive. Conley back out to Holthouse. To Hogue. To Watson. Bombers wasting the clock down. 1:40 to play. It is a defensive battle at the hangar tonight. Holthouse with a drive. Double team. To the basket. Swatted away. Conley in there now. Tie up for it on the floor. Conley in trouble. Mayhem. Bombers pick it up. Swatted 3-ball. Ball loose on the floor once again. Is it going to be a travel? Yeah. Yes. Bomber basketball. 1:18 to play. 28-26. Bomber basketball. Absolute mayhem at the hangar. 1:18 to play. Rockets 28, Macomb 26. Holthouse to inbound. Conley, the wide open basket, scored a foul. It's a home game. Chase Wheatley second, team second as well. Bombers a chance to take the lead. Couldn't ask for a bigger play by Malachi Conley in this situation. Conley, it is up and it is good. Back in the lead. 29-28. 1:10 to play. Landon Wheatley, right front court, 60 seconds to play in the third quarter in the regional championship. Wheatley, left court, Richard, back to the top for Landon Bull. Left front court, drive, basket, up good from Richard. 30-29, Rockets back in the lead by 1. Rockets by 1, 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Holthouse in the left corner, top of the key, Conley. Conley driving, kicks right corner, Hogue. Hogue looking to Watson to the top of the key with 28-3 to play. Watson pressured by Wheatley in the front court. Back outside to Hogue, back to Watson. 18-3, Bombers will hold for the last shot. Conley, he will hold it and waste down the clock. Crowd rises to their feet here. 7-6 to play. Conley trying to find a path. Drive, 3-ball. Missed it. Rebound, Hogue. No good. Puts it up and in at the buzzer. Did they count it? Yes, they did. 31-30. We're going to the fourth quarter with a 1-point lead after these local messages.
America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan Hitting Fit and Jody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Strong schools build strong communities. That's why I'm running for the Macomb 185 Board of Education. Committed to transparency, accountability, and putting our students, teachers, and community first. On April 1st, be the solution. Vote for leadership that listens. Vote Justice Keene for Macomb 185 Board of Education. Paid for by Justice C. Keene.
Here we go. This right here is what you play for all year long. Every kid who ever picked up a basketball in their driveway over the summer and made the shot and yelled, Regional Championship. Welcome to the fourth quarter, folks. Rocket basketball, and we're underway. $7:50 to play. Bombers 31, Rockets 30. $7:40 now, 20 seconds into the fourth quarter. Drive from Richard. Richard back to the top of the key, Wheatley. Wheatley, right front court. Rockets. Jump tie up there and a whistle and a foul. Collision there, if that's what you want to call it. It's going to be on Conley, his second. Team first. 31-30, 7:26 to play. Rocket basketball out of bounds. Bombers trying to escape with a regional plaque in Class 2A. Bull, 360 move to the basket, scoring a foul. So Watson will pick up his second. His second, team second as well. And Bull to complete the three-point play. Missed it. Off the front iron, no good. 32-31, Rockets by one. 7:15 to play. Hogue with it, right court. Down low, Holthouse. We got a whistle and a foul. Caleb Cunico charged with a foul, his first. Team first as well, and the Orange Crush says, you can't do that. Conley into the front court to Watson. Watson with a drive at the free throw line. In trouble, no look pass to Lambert. Swatted in a foul. Balin Lehmans gets the foul call, his first, team second. Lambert will get two free throws. Chance to take the lead. First one up, got it. We're tied. Seven minutes to play in the game. 60 seconds into the quarter. One more to go here for Lambert. Second one on the way. It's good. Macomb by one. 33-32. 6:53 to play. Into the front court for the Rockets. Wheatley to Bull. Right corner. Ahead to Lehmans for three. Got it. Balin Lehmans buries the three. 2-point lead for the Rockets. Bombers into the front court. It's Holthouse to Conley. Conley with a drive. In trouble. Looking. Watson trying to get a hand on it. Ball loose on the floor. Conley able to pick it up. Able to reset in the right corner. Brings it back out into the front court. 6:15 to play. 35-33. Bombers trailing by two at home. Holthouse to Watson. Watson with a drive. In the lane. Back out. Hogue for three in the lead. Missed it. Rebound Rockets. Landon Wheatley into the front court. 6 minutes to play. Rockridge hanging on by two. Cunico ahead to Lehmans. Lehmans back out to Bull. Bull to Lehmans. In the lane. Turnaround toss up. No good, and 2 free throws coming up for Cunico. Lambert will pick up his second, team third. Cunico for 2. First one on the way. It is up and it's good. 3-point game. This to make it a 2-possession game and be their largest lead of the night for the Rockets. Good. 4-point lead for the Macomb Bombers. Full timeout. Jordan Harris and the Rockets. We'll pause for one as well after these local messages on the Bombers Sports Network.
Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois. We've built new facilities, hired highly trained, experienced, and caring medical staff members, and expanded our service offerings to meet your healthcare needs, all while providing the best possible patient experience. Let us show you why McDonough District Hospital is your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Louderman Auction and Real Estate. 4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Contact them at 309-833.
Welcome back to the hangar. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Rockridge actually with 2, Macomb with 3. 4-point lead. It's the biggest for the Rockets all night long. Macomb came out of the first quarter. They put up an 11-point lead, and they trail by 4 now with 5:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. The winner to the Sherrard Sectional on Tuesday night. Holthouse up to the front court from our left to right. Bombers trying to get back in this thing. 5.5 to play for the regional plaque. Watson ahead to Hogue. Corner for Conley. Conley to Watson. Watson looking. Holthouse with it now for 3. Air ball, missed it. Ball loose on the floor. Bull able to pick it up. Lambert down there on the floor for it. And the Rockets pick it up in transition. 5 minutes to play. 37-33 Rockets. Wheatley, right front court. Ahead now for Lehmans. Lehmans to Landon Bull. Bull drives, spin move, swatted away. Grabbed by Langdon Lambert. Ball loose on the floor. Out of bounds, and it will be Rocket basketball. 37-33. 4:42 to play. Rockets by 4 in the regional finals. Landon Bull. Bull out top Wheatley. Quarter now. Lehmans. Lehmans ahead to Cunico. Cunico. Cross-court pass. 3 ball. No good. Tapped around and out of bounds. Bomber basketball. 4:24 to play. Macomb got to get on the board. This right here is going to be the crucial possession of the game at the mid part of the fourth quarter. 4:19 left in the regional finals. Holthouse to Hogue. Corner, Watson. Watson to Conley. Conley in the front court. Hogue with it as we hit the 4-minute mark. Conley with it. Back to Holthouse. Top of the key with 3:55 to play. Holthouse drives. Kicks to Watson for 3. Missed it. Rebound Rockets. Richhart with it. Ahead to Landon Wheatley. 3:43 left, and the Rockridge faithful is on their feet. Wheatley right front court with 3.5 to play. Bull with it now. Cross-court pass. Richhart No good. Tapped around. Bombers have the basketball. They'll push the other way. Watson. He's fouled. Landon Bull going to pick up his second. Team third. Bomber basketball out of bounds. 3:18 to play. This is going to come down to the wire, folks. Again, these are big possessions for Macomb. They have got to get on the board here. Holthouse into the front court with 3:13 to play. Lambert, right corner. Conley to Holthouse. Watson, free throw line. Out to Conley for three. Got it! 1 point game. This place is fired up now. 2:45 to play. 1 point game for the regional title in Macomb. Landon Bull in the front court. Cross court pass Richard. Richard ahead to Bull, and a whistle and a foul on Drew Watson. He'll pick up his third. That's Rockridge's team fourth, so one more. And the Rockets are shooting free throws the rest of the night. 2:34 to play. 37-36 Macomb. Trailing by one in the Class 2A Macomb Regional Finals. Front court Wheatley. Wheatley to the corner. Cunico. Cunico back outside Wheatley. Wheatley to Bull. Bull, cross court pass. Three ball wide open. No good. Bombers can take the lead. Watson brings it up. Jeremy Anderson off the bench directing traffic. Macomb's got 3 timeouts left. Rockridge with 2. 2 minutes to play in the regional championship Class 2A final here at the hangar in Macomb. Lambert, front court to Conley. Top of the key. Jeremy Anderson directing traffic. He's had to do it all night long. Hasn't caught his breath yet. Offensive foul. Zach Keene being vocal on the bench. He's got to be careful. Third foul on Nolan Hogue, team fifth, and Rockridge, next foul. They're shooting the rest of the night. (37-36). 1:47 to play in the contest. Wheatley, cross court, right front court to Bull. Down to 1:37. 37-36. Rockridge by 1. Orange Crush chanting defense. Bull, left corner now. He will drive. No look pass. Intercepted by Lambert to Holthouse to complete the play. Yes! Bombers back in the lead. Place rises to their feet. Holthouse making the big time plays. 38-37 Bombers with 70 seconds to play in the regional championship. Front court now. Timeout, Rockridge. Full timeout, and the Bomber faithful on their feet in the regional finals. We'll pause for a break. Back after this on the BSM.
America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
At McMillan, Henning Fenton to Jody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fenton to Jody. Your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Strong schools build strong communities. That's why I'm running for the Macomb 185 Board of Education. Committed to transparency, accountability, and putting our students, teachers, and community first. On April 1st, be the solution. Vote for leadership that listens. Vote Justice Keene for Macomb 185 Board of Education. Paid for by Justice C. Keene.
Well, folks, you might see this game or highlights of this game on SportsCenter in the morning. This is electric. 1:03 to play. 38-37, Macomb by 1 in the regional finals. Rockets with the basketball, and we have 60 seconds to play. court, Bull. Guarded by Watson. 51-3 to play. Bull. He's in trouble. Triple team. Up and good. Landon Bull. Bull 39, Macomb 38. 37-5 to play. Conley drives. Fouled. In and out, no good. He'll get 2 free throws. And Macomb in the bonus now. I'm sorry, short of the bonus. Team fourth. Conley for 2. Biggest free throws of Malachi Conley's career right here. Quite possibly to keep the season alive. First one up. Got it. Tie ball game. (39, 39, 32, 3 left. Second one. Got it. Macomb, magic. 40-39 Bombers. Into the front court, Wheatley. 28-3 to play. Rockridge with it. They got a timeout if they need it. Front court, Landon Bull. 21 seconds to play. Bull with a drive, a spin move. No look pass, out of bounds. Bomber basketball. No, they're going to say Rockridge. They're going to say Rocket basketball. Timeout. Rockridge, their final one of the night. It is 8:30. We're going to pause and let you catch your breath. The conclusion when we return on the BSN.
America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody. Your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Well, here we go. Regional title on the line. Rockridge basketball. 16-4 left in the ballgame. 40-39. Into the front court. Turnaround toss up to Bull. 13 seconds now. Bull drives. Basket. No good, but a whistle and a foul. Jeremy Anderson not pleased with the call. And 2 free throws here for the Rockets. Watson will pick up his 4th. And Landon Bull will go to the line for 2. This is where you got to get noisy. 10.9 left. First one on the way. Got it. Tied at 40. .9 left. The second one. He got it. 41-40 Rockridge. 9 seconds left. Bombers into the front court. To Watson. 4 seconds. To Hogue. Lays it up and in. Scoring a foul. The crowd goes crazy. 2.4 left and Nolan Hogue says the Macomb Magic is at the hanger. First one by Hogue, he missed it. 2 seconds. 1, the half-court heave. Macomb has won the regional. The Macomb Magic. 42-41, they've done it. First time in 21 years. 42-41 over the Rockridge Rockets. What a game. Landon Bull couldn't get the final one to go. And Macomb is moving on. We'll pause and take a break. Actually, we'll leave the stream on and let you take in the atmosphere. We'll mute the audio. The celebration just beginning. Welcome to the Sports Corner postgame show. And the Orange Crush, they rush the floor. We're going to Sherrard in the 2A sectional finals. 42-41. And we await the plaque presentation. Jeremy Anderson presents it. Steve Horrell did not. And there you go. The celebration is on in Macomb. First one in 21 years at the Hangar. They've done it. They've won it 42-41. What a game for the Bombers. Nolan Hogue finishes the job. They made their 30th the best in a tight one against the Rockridge Rockets. The Bombers will advance to the sectional semifinals on Tuesday night in Sherrard. One of the all-time great upsets at the Hangar in Macomb history. 42-41 over the Rockridge Rockets. The celebration just beginning. It's going to be a party in Macomb this weekend. And the Sports Corner postgame show just beginning as the Bomber celebration begins, and we can let you know that appetizers at Sports Corner tonight, 50% off. And if you're a player or a coach, well, it's free for you. And since the Bombers won tonight, so all appetizers 50% off. You can head to Sports Corner and get a meal for 50% off tonight at Sports Corner at 124. Again, the Bombers advancing to the Sherrard sectional next week. We don't know who they're facing yet. Manual, the favorite in that other game, so we might see yet another rematch between the Peoria Manual Rams and the Macomb Bombers. That game on Tuesday of next week. And Nolan Hogue icing the game and did one of the smartest things I've ever seen. There's 2.6 left. He missed the free throw on purpose. The clock runs, and it is in the books. Macomb wins it at the Hangar, 42-41. One of the all-time classics here. And, of course, at the end there, you're trying not to celebrate too early. And the Bombers hang on, and they win it here. And that is going to be probably one of the all-time great upsets in the history of this gym here at Macomb High School. One that Jeremy Anderson got revenge on here because they lost the one 10 years ago in 2A, 11 years ago now. And Macomb wins it 42-41. Jeremy Anderson moves to 222 and 138 in his career. Now 3 games away from tying the all-time winningest coach Bill Hurdy. And 3 wins away from tying and becoming one of the all-time winningest head coach in program history for the Macomb Bombers. Again, this is the Sports Corner at 124 post-game report. And it's the celebration just beginning, and we'll keep it here, of course, all night long. And there's his wife, Wendy Anderson. He'll embrace down there underneath the basket. And, of course, this one an emotional one, of course, being at home, being on your home floor, and being the fact you won in the waning seconds. Nolan Hogue bringing the Macomb Magic tonight. And I have not seen a finale like that at the Hangar for a long, long time. One of the greats here for sure at the Hangar. Macomb going to the sectional next week with the 42-41 win here at the Hangar tonight over the Rockridge Rockets. Bombers led in scoring by Malachi Conley. He had 14 tonight. Nolan Hogue adds 8. Drew Watson with 11. Holthouse with 4. And Langdon Lambert with 5. It was just enough. And the fight song being chanted. They say, fight on, Macomb, fight on. And is that appropriate? Macomb Bombers heading to the IHSA 2A sectional with the 42-41 win over the Rockridge Rockets. We'll pause for a quick break. Back with more after these messages.
America's original March Madness on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Welcome back to the hangar tonight, and the Bombers heading to the Class 2A Sherrard sectional as they begin to cut the nets, at least on the left side of the floor. And the Bombers, again, advancing to Sherrard next week. That game on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. We'll be with you. And we'll have all that information out over the weekend. But tonight's about celebrating this right here. First time in 21 years that the Macomb Bombers can say that they won a regional right here on the home floor at the hangar. And they do a great job with the 42-41 win over the Rockridge Rockets, one of the all-time great games in the hangar's history here. And, of course, you got 2 seconds left. Hogue goes to the free throw line, 2.6 left. I took off the headset and I said, this game's not over. You can't celebrate yet because, my goodness, you know how March Madness is here. Anything can happen to those 2 seconds. And, of course, Hogue misses the free throw. And the Bombers survive and advance. And they finish the job and make their 30th a Macomb Madness regional, a rockin' regional at the hangar. 42-41 the final. And they're going to get ready to cut down the nets here at the hangar. And they're going to cut down the other net here in front of us. Set up the ladder, and the polite thing to do would be let Jeremy Anderson do it, but nope, Steve Horrell's going to go up there and do it. I would let Jeremy Anderson have that moment, but Coach Horrell's going to do the honors and get that one cut down. And the Bombers, again, they are sectional bound next week on Tuesday night, and I'm going to look and see where we're at. See if we got a Peoria manual score yet. Finishing cutting down the nets here. And again, we trying to find a Peoria manual score. If anybody does know that, I'm looking at the YouTube chat right now. That's what's in front of me. And the nets have been cut down. And again, searching for the manual score. If you know if Peoria manual advanced, put it in the YouTube chat. Yes, they did. 72-36 over Tremont. So the sectionals are officially set. There will be a rematch between the Peoria Manual Rams and the Macomb Bombers, and of course that is going to be an all-time classic, a BSN blockbuster, if you will, as the Bombers will try to go back-to-back, upset the Rams, who were the predicted state champions last year. Macomb storms back to beat them in the waning seconds, and the Bombers will have a second chance against the Rams, and the Rams will have a second chance against the Bombers. That's Tuesday at 6 o'clock in Sherrard against Peoria Manual. 42-41. Again, our final here. Jeremy Anderson is somewhere out in that the mayhem out on the floor. The nets have been cut, and the Bombers are advancing, and still just kind of a weird feeling right now about this regional championship. I mean, it hasn't quite hit me yet because it was just done in such completely different fashion than last year's, where you kind of knew it was put away. This one came down to the final seconds, and Nolan Hogue drives to the basket, gets fouled, lays it up and in, and then misses the free throw on purpose. And the Bombers move on with a Landon Bull half-court heave being missed, and now Macomb upsetting and ending the careers of Landon Bull and that great senior group, Caleb Cunico, Wheatley, all them at Rockridge 2 years in a row. This year in the regional finals here at Macomb, last year in the sectional finals at Canton. And what a group. And, of course, you know, coming into this year, Macomb, they were the story that was underwritten. And when we opened the year at Bushnell, in that first kind of couple of games there after the loss to Illini Bluffs in the first 5 games, there were some people that said, you know, can Macomb even, how many games can Macomb even win this year? Can Macomb even win a game in the postseason? And those answers have been found out tonight, and the Bombers win the Class 2A regional title tonight here at home. First one in 21 years. The first time in 21 years Macomb has won a regional here at home. That was 2003-2004 season. And that year they beat Lewiston 46-28, so that was obviously handled in the waning seconds, but this one completely different. Nolan Hogue wins the game on a buzzer beater, and the Macomb madness continues to Sherrard on Tuesday of next week. What a game here at the Hangar, and again, we've said it all night long that this will be one of the all-time great games remembered in the history of the Hangar, and everyone will be able to say where they were when the Macomb Bombers and when Nolan Hogue was the hero and got the buzzer beater to win the Class 2A Regional Championship here at home tonight. The celebration continues. We'll pause for another break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Back after this. This is the Bombers Sports Network.
Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois. We've built new facilities, hired highly trained, experienced, and caring medical staff members, and expanded our service offerings to meet your healthcare needs, all while providing the best possible patient experience. Let us show you why McDonough District Hospital is your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Strong schools build strong communities. That's why I'm running for the Macomb 185 Board of Education. Committed to transparency, accountability, and putting our students, teachers, and community first. On April 1st, be the solution. Vote for leadership that listens. Vote Justice Keene for Macomb 185 Board of Education. Paid for by Justice C. Keene.
Welcome back to the Macomb Madness, and the Bombers storm back in a game that will go down in the history books. 40-41, the final. And the Bombers, you didn't know. I tell you what, when Rockridge gets up 4, they are a hard team to put away. And the Bombers did it. They found a way, and that's what it was about tonight. It was about finding a way to finish the job and make 30 at the best. And, of course, that was the quote from Coach Dan Watson before the 2006 Super Sectional at Western Hall. Macomb, of course, going to state that year, made the Elite Eight, went to Carver Arena, and he said before they played the Riverton Hawks, Mike Tisdale's team, he said, 29, no one beats you, 29 games, make 30 at the best. And the Bombers made their 30th game the best. Jeremy Anderson making his way up here now. He getting embraced, and he is a popular man right now, as he should be. Coach, give me 1 second here. I got to get this set up. Didn't know you're coming up quite yet. Can you hear me?
I can.
Well, I got to turn you up. Now talk again for me, Coach.
I'm right here.
All right, got you now. Give me 1 second. We'll get this turned around here. If I can find the right. Come on. Post-game show. There we go. All right. Coach Anderson, he's waving around the net. Oh, my goodness. You know, I just said that it hasn't really hit me yet. Anything that just took place in the last hour and a half, I am so, just dull right now, and I'm sure you're probably feeling the same way. Talk us through tonight, and I know tonight, obviously, especially, you had a full house. Just talk us through a little bit about, what you said coming into tonight in the locker room and how these boys went out and executed.
Well, I was talking to some guys this morning, that are a lot smarter than me, and that's what I do is I solicit advice from people that are way better at this than I am. And one of the quotes that they gave me, I wrote up on the board, and just to put things into light, they said, we only fight if we have to, but when it becomes a fight, it's a fight, and we're going to fight like we're the third monkey in line at the Ark and it's starting to rain. Because only 2 of them are getting on there. And I thought our kids brought that type of effort into this game the entire night. They got after it defensively to start with. We got an 11-0 lead. We were hitting shots. Our enthusiasm was through the roof. But Rockridge is too good to go away. That wasn't, that 11-0, that 11-point spread wasn't going to stay. They're coming at you. And that just shows some of our resolve defensively as we were able to get enough stops and to make huge plays. And just really proud of their effort and sticking to the game plan defensively. I thought Drew and Braden especially, and Malachi, were really good on the ball, and Nolan and Langdon did a great job of helping off the ball. Just really, really proud of them.
Nolan Hogue goes there at the end there, and, I think what he did there in the waning seconds, I think it just sums up this team this year so very well. It doesn't matter how we win. We're going to find a way, even if it's ugly. And he said, I'm going to put the team on my back there in the last seconds and go find a way to win this damn thing.
We're down 1. They make a free throw. We're calm, cool, and collected because that's something that we've practiced. You've probably seen us do it late in the practice here the last week or so. We get into that chop action. They know exactly where they're supposed to go. Everybody executed it. Drew come off the screen, made a beautiful little pass, and Nolan dumps it in. Hey, we talked about at halftime. We'd missed several bunnies in the first half. But we said, hey, the bunnies are going to go down in the second half. And, man, that one went down. That one went down, and that was the biggest one of the game.
You're watching the Sports Corner post-game report with Jeremy Anderson, and not sure if you know this, you probably don't. Appetizers for everybody in town, 50% off tonight, and coaches and players, everything's free appetizer-wise.
Holy cow.
So free appetizers and drinks and all sorts of good stuff at Sports Corner tonight. And again, our post-game show here brought to you by Sports Corner 124. 42-41, the final here at Macomb. This group very resilient, and this senior class, this junior class, they went out on the sour note last year.
Yeah, but you never would have known that.
Yeah,
you never would have known that. And I think they came into this game ready to compete,
chip on their shoulder,
ready to compete and to see how the chips would fall. And the entire game, they never wavered. Even when Rockridge took a lead and we had to call timeout, they never wavered. They stayed strong, especially on the defensive end. And man, we made some huge plays offensively, and that's why they call it March Madness, right,
that's
Justice?
Right.
One day early. That's why they call it March Madness.
Is it March Madness or is it Macomb Madness?
Is anything like we saw that last year, right? Anything and everything could happen,
And speaking of...
And what we told the boys is enjoy it, right? Because this stuff, you don't get a chance to do this, especially at home. And it makes it even that much better.
Yeah, 21 years since Macomb has won a regional here on the floor of the hangar. And that was in, again, 03-04 year. They beat Lewiston 46-28.
I was there.
Were you on staff at that point?
On staff for Lewiston when that happened. I believe Coach Scott was playing that night.
Yep.
Absolutely, I can remember that one vividly.
So that was Coach Watt, one of Coach Watson's teams. His first year here, they went 18-10, got beat by the number 4 team in the state at the time, QND, by double digits. But 21 years since it's been done here. 2018-19, we can say a lot of different things about that. We had no business even being in 3A. I'm not even going to make you talk about that.
Right.
But
that was tough.
Going back to that one 11 years ago, and that was about 11 years ago tonight, when you guys were on the other side of the scoreboard. You lost by 1.
In overtime.
Yep. One thing goes differently. It probably would have been a different story. How rewarding is it to you to win one in the first time on this floor in over 2 decades?
I think it validates all the hard work you put into it, but it goes back to the guys. It goes back to how well they're willing to listen, how well they're willing to put into actual use the plans that you make. And I'm just really proud of them that they'll be selfless on defense, right? Because there's nothing about playing that style of defense that's glory bound. It's all about team, and tonight I thought was a great example of that. And it makes you feel good that their hard work, they get to enjoy this right now, right? Mm-hmm. To enjoy this right now.
And you guys will have Peoria Manual on Tuesday night, 6 o'clock. Another rematch with them, and really good historic program, of course. Frank Williams, Sergio McLean, all those guys. My old man had a great relationship with Frank back in his playing days.
Sure,
and,
absolutely.
Just a solid program. And I think one of the things, and I'll just say this, everybody in Macomb has a ton of respect for that program over there and everything they've done. And, we're going to get another game for us, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be March Madness, and it's an opportunity to show this entire state of Illinois what March is truly about.
Yeah, and I think it'll be a blast for our guys. And I don't think our main people will be intimidated because they did it once already. Yeah. We'll work on some of the things you have to try to do against the great amount of pressure that they put on. And we know one thing for sure, Justice, we're going to compete.
Yep.
We're going to compete, and chips will fall how they may.
Well, before the 2006 Super Sectional at Western Hall, the quote in the huddle before the Bombers walked out on the floor was, finish the job, 29 games, make 30 at the best. And you guys made 30 at the best tonight.
Absolutely.
And just all-around good opportunity, but now chance to make 31.
Yeah, and we'll prepare like we always do, and we'll go up there and we'll give them everything we got. Absolutely. It's March Madness, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
So, Sherrard, and Tuesday, 6 o'clock, we will see you then. Enjoy this tonight. Enjoy it with everybody here, and save some game film for tomorrow.
Right. Thanks, man.
Congratulations, Coach. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
Bombers survive in advance. That is the name of the game at this time of the year. And in the waning seconds, Nolan Hogue goes to the basket, gets fouled on an and one, and wins the Class 2A regional final for the Macomb Bombers. What a night. A storybook ending. Nolan Hogue. Is he Nolan Hogue or is he Jimmy Chitwood? This game truly had kind of a Hoosiers feel to it tonight. And the Bombers finish the job and make 30 at the best. 42-41. We'll have live coverage for you at the sectional next week. And all that information on our socials tomorrow. Until then, we're going to take this one in here at the hangar and enjoy the energy for now. So for Justice Keene live at the hangar, thank you so much. All the viewers who are with us tonight, I don't take these opportunities lightly. That I am so blessed every single year that I get to have a front row seat to this, and been a lot of fun. I want to let you know this game has been an exclusive presentation of Bomber Sports Network. It has been produced for the private use of our audience. Any other use of the broadcast or any other pictures or descriptions of the game through the broadcast are prohibited without the express written consent of the Bomber Sports Network. Our sports director is Justice Keene. Our producer, cameraman, and technical man, if you will, Rich Fowler, live from the hangar in the Macomb Regional. Macomb Madness is rolling on. We'll see you in Sherrard next week for the rematch, round 2, against the Peoria Manual Rams. Until then, go out, get yourself a half-price appetizer. All appetizers are 50% off at Sports Corner tonight. Go get something to drink, go get something to eat, and catch your breath, because this one was an all-time classic. Have a great night. We're glad we can get you a regional championship, the first one in 21 years right here at the hangar. And it's time to go take this one all in. Go Bombers. Good night from the hangar. We'll see you next week on the Bomber Sports Network.